Mama June. Did Michael Cardwell defeat June Shannon in court? Who got Caitlin's custody? Mama June has been fighting for Caitlin's legal custody in the Family Crisis Season 7. She wants to fulfill Anna's alleged wish to keep her within the family. The reality TV star wanted to keep her with her always. However, Anna's ex, Michael, came into the picture and filed for her custody. He challenged June in court to get her custody. Cardwell wasn't Caitlin's biological father. He had the right to take his and Anna's daughter, Kylie, with her after her mom's tragic passing. But Anna's ex wanted to keep the sisters together. He felt Shannon would have a wrong influence on his ex's daughter. June was determined to keep her granddaughter with her. She is documenting the custody battle in the ongoing season. Did she lose the case? Where does Caitlin live now? Mama June. Caitlin is a mini version of Mom Anna. The late Mama June star Anna Cardwell wanted to love longer for her daughters, Caitlin and Kylie. Unfortunately, she passed away before even making arrangements for her daughter's future. Hence, Michael took his daughter, Kylie, with him. However, Caitlin's dad was never in the picture, and her late mom allegedly hoped her family would keep her with them. Fans got the first glimpse of Caitlin after her mom's passing in Season 6. They were shocked to see how much she had changed. The reality TV celeb started looking just like a mini version of her late mother. Fans also noticed how comfortable Caitlin was with June and Justin. She told the latter to stay calm and act like a normal person when she went to Pumpkin's store to confront her. Fans also loved the way the TV star rules over her grandmother and gives her orders. Mama June. Everything about Caitlin's custody battle. Mama June and Michael Cardwell have been butting heads in court over Caitlin's custody. The former features the aftermath of her daughter, Anna's, passing in Season 6. Recently, she chatted with a media outlet to talk about her granddaughter's custody battle. She opened up about fighting the case with Anna's ex, Michael Cardwell. The reality TV star stated, "Even though Anna told all of us that she wanted Caitlin to stay with us, she never put it in writing or anything else." June noted that Michael is not her granddaughter's biological father. She explained that the only reason Michael went after her was that he paid some of her school fees. The TV star expressed, "Under this new Georgia law, if you pay for a child, you can go for equity of care for that child in custody." June appears to be fighting the court case in the ongoing season. She even went to a hearing on Season 6, where Michael brought many witnesses. Caitlin was also given a chance to share what she wants in front of the court. As per People, Michael is also ready to do anything to make the lives of Anna's daughters easier after her death. He knows what the late star wanted because he spent years with her. The Mama June star wasn't ready to step out of the picture after her passing. Keep returning to TV season and spoilers for more tea on Caitlin's custody battle. The courtroom lights were harsh, and the emotions even harsher, when Michael Cardwell, the ex-husband of the late Anna Chickadee Cardwell, squared off against Mama June Shannon for custody of young Caitlin. It wasn't just a legal battle, it was a family reckoning. Years of tension, secrets, and unresolved pain came to a head, and fans across the nation held their breath. Would Michael, the grieving stepfather who helped raise Caitlin, emerge victorious? Or would Mama June, the controversial matriarch with a deeply fractured past, win guardianship of her granddaughter? The dust has now settled, and the outcome is as shocking as the journey that led to it. A heartbreaking beginning. It all started with tragedy. When Anna Cardwell lost her battle to adrenal carcinoma in 2023, the family was left devastated. But none more than Caitlin, Anna's oldest daughter, who had spent her formative years moving between family homes, public attention, and most recently, watching her mother fade away. Anna had been private about who would care for Caitlin if the worst happened. Though she and Michael Cardwell had split years prior, Michael had remained active in Caitlin's life. Sources close to the family said he often took her on weekends and tried to keep some consistency in her young life. Mama June, however, saw things differently. Publicly expressing her grief on social media, she made it clear that she considered herself Caitlin's next rightful guardian. As the grandmother, and with experience raising her own children, she claimed she was the most stable option for the child. But many fans, and even some family members, disagreed. June's complicated past looms large. Mama June's attempt to claim custody was met with immediate skepticism. Viewers remembered her battles with addiction, her controversial relationships, and the year she spent estranged from her daughters. While she had made public efforts to rehabilitate her image and relationships, especially after her marriage to Justin Stroud, there were still glaring questions about her emotional and financial stability. Even her own daughters, Lauren Pumpkin Effard and Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, voiced concerns behind the scenes. According to insiders, Pumpkin allegedly told June she wasn't fit to raise another child, pointing to June's years of absence during Alana's teen years. Despite those concerns, June filed a petition for custody shortly after Anna's funeral, setting the stage for a tense legal face-off. Michael's quiet fight. While June made headlines with her intentions, Michael Cardwell kept a low profile. Sources say he didn't want to drag the situation through the media, but felt compelled to step in, for Caitlin's sake. Friends close to Michael revealed that he had been actively involved in Caitlin's upbringing even after his separation from Anna. Although not her biological father, he was the only dad she'd ever known. He attended school meetings, took her to doctor appointments, and remained a consistent, calm presence, especially during Anna's illness. Michael's legal team emphasized his long-standing role in Caitlin's life, presenting photos, messages, and testimonies from teachers and counselors. According to court documents, Caitlin herself expressed a strong desire to stay with Michael, citing comfort and familiarity. The custody courtroom showdown. The custody hearing was anything but civil. Court insiders described the atmosphere as emotionally charged and deeply personal. While both parties claimed to want the best for Caitlin, their arguments revealed a decades-long rift that spilled beyond the courtroom. June argued that as Caitlin's blood relative, and as someone who had turned her life around, she was more than capable of raising her granddaughter. She told the court she had a stable marriage, a secure home, and was even attending therapy regularly. But Michael's team painted a different picture. They pointed out Mama June's past financial issues, her history of substance abuse, and her reality TV lifestyle, which they claimed could disrupt Caitlin's emotional healing. They argued that Michael offered a quieter, more grounded environment, one that mirrored the routine Anna had fought to provide before her death. Even more damning, Pumpkin was called in for a private deposition, reportedly expressing support for Michael's guardianship over her mother's. The judge ordered a psychological evaluation and home visits for both parties. A court-appointed guardian ad litem was assigned to speak with Caitlin directly and observe her behavior in both homes. Shock ruling. The verdict is in. After months of deliberation, interviews, and emotional back and forth, the court reached a final decision. And it wasn't in Mama June's favor. Michael Cardwell was awarded full legal custody of Caitlin. The judge's ruling emphasized the importance of consistency and emotional stability in a grieving child's life. The court found that while Mama June had made efforts to rehabilitate herself, her environment was too unpredictable and media-saturated to be ideal for Caitlin's healing process. Michael, by contrast, had a steady job, no criminal record, and demonstrated a strong support network. The ruling even included a recommendation that June could maintain supervised visitation rights, but only if approved by a family counselor. Mama June reacts. Devastated but defiant. In the days following the ruling, June remained unusually silent on social media. Fans speculated that she was heartbroken, especially considering how publicly she had advocated for custody. But a week later, June broke her silence with a lengthy post that expressed love for Caitlin, but criticized the court's decision. She suggested that the legal system had failed her and that she would never stop fighting to be in her granddaughter's life. She also hinted that she believed others in her family had turned against her during the proceedings, a possible reference to Pumpkin and Alana's reported support for Michael. Despite the outcome, June vowed to continue her recovery journey and be the best grandma from afar. Where does that leave the family now? The custody battle has left deep emotional scars on the Shannon family. Pumpkin, already navigating her own marital struggles, is said to be torn between her loyalty to June and her belief that Caitlin's placement with Michael was the right decision. Alana, now in her first year of college, has kept a low profile but reposted Michael's statement thanking supporters. An indirect but telling gesture.